Good afternoon. This is Regina Adams with another busted but blessed message. I'm on the side of the road. I just had to pull over. I had been dealing with some things this morning. And one thing that I realized that actually made me activate this part of going on posting a YouTube video is because I said I was going to do it months ago. I didn't start it. I was trying to wait till I had a more secure phone, and as y'all can tell, I don't have a secure phone. So I was concerned about certain things, information being hacked, just trying to run all through all the different possibilities that could happen. And then a situation happened with me earlier today where it made me realize how short life is, because I found myself in a situation going down an alley with a guy who's a dump truck driver. And as I'm approaching, now I was in the alley first. I didn't even see him because it was way down the ways, but he entered the alley after I was in there. And so by the time I got up to him, he had basically made a stance like he wasn't backing up. And he put the forks down in front. To me, it just, and then he's on his phone texting. It just seemed like, something wasn't off. So, of course I cuss him out and I back up. And then as I'm backing up, I see another dump truck, another trash truck entering the same alley. And I'm in Santa Monica, I think, or somewhere by UCLA. Don't know exactly where I was because that was my first time over there. And me being scurrying out to get out of the alley before I'm boxed in by both dump trucks. And I'm taking the time to realize how dangerous that could have been. How bad things could have turned out, because the first guy already had an attitude. He was texting someone else, and lo and behold, a few minutes later, another dump truck shows up I'm sorry, they're not dump trucks, they're garbage trucks. Another garbage truck shows up in the same alley at the same time. I, in my life, have never seen two trash trucks in the same alley at the same time. So it made me realize that I'm not sure when I'm ever going to have a secure phone. I don't know if I'm going to even have enough views to make money doing YouTube. But what I do know is that I have a message that I'm going to start sharing on YouTube regardless of what I face, and I'm hoping that, I know, because I'm determined to not quit. And when you're determined to not quit, you will not fail. It may take some time for you to get to where you want to be. And there's going to be a lot of people making fun of whatever it is they see. This is the key. If you can only hear a message when someone's fully glammed up and in full makeup, then the message isn't for you. If you can't hear the value in what I'm saying unless I have a full face of makeup on and my hair's done to the nine, or I got a good lace front, I don't wear wigs, but if my hair's not done properly, my channel's not for you. I understand you're going to use memes and talk smack and do whatever. I understand that. That's fine. But the message that I'm saying isn't for you. And I hope that you will never need to utilize any advice I'm going to be giving on my channel. With that being said, There's I talked about a young lady a week or so ago, and she's not black. And even though she's not in my immediate contact anymore, doesn't mean I wish anything bad for her. As a matter of fact, I started this because I've been thinking about her, and I'm trying to figure out a way to just reach out. She may not want to hear from me, which is fine, but at the same time, I know she doesn't want to go back to where she was at. And when you're caught between two situations where you don't really know what to do, people have a tendency to err on the side of, well, this is my family. This is, these are the people that love me. And as we have learned, and as I have learned over time, that family will be the first one to sell you out. Family will be the first one to know all the evils that are in store for you. And it's that stranger that showed up a few years back to say, baby, I love you regardless. And even though you've tested that love for years, it didn't change it. It just made it go on the back burner until it was time to come back out again. Didn't change it. It's still there. I don't wish anything bad on you, because when you're young, you're making mistakes and you don't understand that the mistakes you're making have lifetime consequences. What saved you is the baby. The baby saved your life because you were seriously stuck in that scenario for the rest of your life. And the people that you claimed that love you were aware of what was going to happen to you. And they would rather have you back, and for now, for the meantime, than to have you over there. So let me say this. You have to learn, no matter what age you are, to do what's best for you. 18, 19, 14, 15, 17, whatever age it is. You have to learn to do what's best for you, because too many people will show up in your life and be in your life and be in your family and tell you they love you the entire time they're setting you up. I'm speaking from experience. And I just experienced this. People telling me they love me all the time, and in fact, that not be the case. Their love was only an opportunity for them to profit off of my ignorance of who I am and the value that I bring to the table. And I know I'm not the only one that's happening to. That's happening to my other daughter that that I haven't spoken to in a few years. And that's happening to her, where people are profiting off of you, but don't want the benefit of you. They just want you to drop it off and leave. Those are your blessings. That's what saved your life. You, at this point, have to decide, who are you going to listen to? Who are you going to follow? Because there's a voice inside you that's saying, this isn't right. Why is this happening? And this isn't right. The problem with teaching your kids right and wrong, the right way, is when you start maneuvering from what you taught them. Then that actually gives them the freedom to make the necessary changes to maneuver you out of their life. And it doesn't make a difference what age. I feel bad for a lot of the young people that are under 17, where they're not sure what to do. But this other baby is 19 or 20, one of those. So this is what you do. There are services available to protect you and your children from being in that situation ever again. The key is you're going to have to tell the truth when you're face to face with authorities. You can't be afraid to tell the truth, because your truth is what's going to save you from going back in that situation. Don't be afraid to go to Human Services Agency to get assistance, whether you're here legally or illegally. It doesn't matter. They will, if you meet the qualifications, they will provide you with food stamps, cash aid, Medicaid, Medi-Cal for the kids, whatever you need, they're going to provide it. At this point, it's a matter of survival. You have to decide, are you going to keep listening to the people that have lied to you, that set you up? Or you don't even have to listen to me. Listen to your gut. If something resonates within you that makes you feel that what I'm saying is truthful, then do it. If what they're saying to you resonates in your spirit, then do it. And how do you know it's truth? Meditate. Meditate when you get up in the morning. Clear your mind. Find a good mantra to wake up to in the morning. If you want peace, meditate, repeat it. Today is going to be peaceful. Today is going to be peaceful. I've said multitude of times, I am powerful. I am powerful. And that was what I needed to say, because I felt like a situation was larger than me, but I needed to tap into the power that was already in me so that I could focus on what it is I needed to do. The situation that shook me today pushed me to post this video. And I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash, and I know I'm going to get I'm going to get negative as well as positive from it. But my focus is to just keep going. I'm going to make sure that I try to post frequently, so that way I can do what I need to do to start being compensated through YouTube. But when you're diversifying yourself to try to open up as many avenues to make money as possible, legitimate avenues, it's difficult when you always have someone that's there to block or stop you, or try to block or stop you. I was doing riding people with Uber, and then that, it worked for a few days. Now it's really not working now. So now I'm taking another avenue. I'm applying for jobs, for regular jobs, running into roadblocks, certain things. Now I'm doing this because when roadblocks come up, they're a block. They're not a stoppage. If you choose to go a different route, that's what happens when you run into a detour or roadblock. If that road is closed, it's closed. That means you got to make a U-turn and go a different direction. And that's the same thing in life. Things aren't going to always work out the way you want them to. I see so many people that are gunning for me to bring me down when I don't even realize I haven't even gotten started yet. I'm still getting started. I'm still learning this YouTube thing. I'm still trying to get it together. And it's crazy because I'm looking at the people that are trying to gun me down, and it's like, oh, these are the people I thought I was going to be helping. These are the people that were in my mindset I was originally going to be helping. But people that are in my area or in my space may not be my type of people, which means they are not the type of people that I was intending to help, which is okay. Some people are complacent with where they are, what they're doing, and at the status they're at, which is fine. Other people want more in life. I'm other people. I always want more. I'll never be satisfied with what I have. I'm always going to want more, because the more you have, the more you can give, the more you can help. So today's February 1st. I don't know what time it is, but I'm in LA right now. I'm getting ready to go back to the Valley, and I am making my post so that way I can start my busted but blessed messages. So this is the first one. It's a long one, but I hope that it will continue to go forward and just continue to be a blessing to those. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.